Hi everyone, this is Karthik. So today we will learn all about the Flutter. If you have not watched my previous video about the Flutter, so please click so that you can redirect to my to watch that video. So yeah, today the uh, the info and the tools regarding the Flutter application we will have to discuss here. So, as we talked, Google developed the Flutter and backed it up by 2017 and keeps regular updates on it. So, if you have not set up the Flutter application till the code base, so you can redirect to my media blog through your description by clicking it. So yeah, so please install the all necessary tools as I discussed in Medium blog. So yeah. So after I'm using the Android Studio. So if you have not created a project yet, so you may be scanning this empty. So let's create a new Flutter project. So by giving the SDK path, I have already done it. So please make sure that what you have downloaded, the Flutter SDK, it must be there. And also the environment variable I am to show here. So it must be flutter slash bin up to what you have downloaded the flutter SDK. So also the Java JDK is also needed up to the bin file. In system also you can place it so that no conflicts will be there. So click on OK, apply, and yeah. So after setting up the SDK, click on next. So in project in while creating a new project, you should have the project name just like I am having the first app. So it is your project location where it will be located. Let me keep here. So the organization, basically the domain name, it is expecting that you should have your domain. If you don't have, let's keep it like any com.company, com.company dot whatever your project name is. So Android language and iOS language, basically the native languages that supports in Android, that is Java and Kotlin, and iOS Swift and Objective. So let it be as it is. Let's finish. Okay. So we are creating the first Flutter project, and we will run it and go through. So if you are running this project as a first time, it may takes much time for you. So analyzing part is done, the final most part. So yeah, I'm in a project folder right now. If you're seeing this console, it's all about it's so mess. So let's begin with the project folder that Flutter application uses the external libraries and also the system files. Yeah, so I've also installed Git so that you can view some Git files also, just like Git ignore. So if you have not downloaded Git, so please download and come back. There are so many YouTube videos so far there. Okay, so under the lib folder, you may have the main file, that is the counter app. If you run this app, so let's run this. You will view the counter application by default. If you are running the first time, don't worry, it just takes much time to run. So yeah, meanwhile, let's do some spoke with the language in use that uses Flutter. So we are using the language Dart in Flutter. So if you type the dartpad.dev, it goes to your Dart console that you will compile the Dart language. Okay, so it is the official website that you can go through. So by default, it have the hello world program just as a normal language. So the sample snippets are also available if you go through just like I'm clicking the Fibonacci. So if you run this Fibonacci, it gives the output whatever the default program returns. So let's make it more interesting. Let's have it the factorial program. So it gains also the intelligence of the uh, so yeah, Dart is also the powerful productive language which powers the Flutter application. It is also the language for a multi cross development for the app frameworks. Okay, so it is also developed by Google, and if you go through the Dart.dev, you must have the lot more information regarding that. So the I'm writing the factorial program. So it's also gives the warnings and compile time errors as normal. So n is equal to 0, n is equal to 1, then print the output of 1, return 1, or n into factorial of n minus 1. If you remember the factorial program, just like this. So let's make it 3. So factorial of 3, we are getting the output. Let's run it. Run it right. Okay, the factorial of 3 is 6. Let's try 5. So yeah, so Dart it is working well in the program that I have written. So you can test it your normal cases in the dartpad.dev. So yeah, so let's go. So it is not built yet. Let's wait. So while running the Flutter application, you cannot have the multiple things like yeah, otherwise it will hang. Okay, I'm using Android Studio. It is also the heavy app IDE. So yeah, here we go. So this is the default application by the Flutter demo homepage, and you see it's a counter app. Okay, so I'm clicking the plus button, and it is increasing. So basically, it's the code just written in this is the main file. So this is the code of this page. Okay, you can also view it in a dartpad also. Let's see. We have the shit will be here counter. So the counter, this is the same code as we see in that. Okay, if you run this, okay, you will see the interface by side because Dart Flutter also supports the web. So it's a Dart language that is running behind. So it is also counter app. You can view in a Dart pad also. Okay, if you have any doubts, you can compile through using this single file. So yeah, the whole application is in Flutter. So I'm using this IDE as of now. So let's get into deep dive in it. Some few commands I want to recommend in the Flutter is like in terminal, you should type your commands whatever you have. So basically, first is the Flutter clean. If you have so many what you can say build files, okay, what it is used when your packages may have some conflicts. Okay, so you can use this Flutter clean, then Flutter pub get, okay, or Flutter pub get packages. Okay, so these are the few commands that you have to must know. The pubspec.yaml I want to discuss here because this is the main what you can say it controls the all the version management, also the packages in Flutter. Okay, So this is the whole file which is written in suppose the YAML language. Okay, the indentation should be proper in this. So the version currently my application is 1.0.1. The packages you want to get should be written here. If you have some of the uh, packages, we will see later this part. Okay, how to get packages, and if you have want to display some image, you have to deploy. You have to paste it in here the image by creating a folder and get the path. Okay, we'll see so much, and some confuse happen. You can run the commands as I told. Okay, so this is the YAML file. The let's go to the Android and iOS because the natively is also important in Flutter application. It supports the hybrid, but also we must know the native part as well. So in Android, if you're using Windows, you can have directly the Android. So it will give you all the files regarding the Android application in the native part. Okay. So I have selected Kotlin, so it just makes my package name. You can view here. Okay, the company dot com dot company dot first app what you will have. The I want to discuss the manifest file. It's most important file in native part and in Android. Okay, it's just like the main file that that used to run the whole Android application. Okay, this is the root of the file. Okay, so if you want to change the label of your application, you can change from here the application name and the icon as well. Okay, so icon basically it have this better. Let's see in res folder expect. Yep. So these are the icons that the uh, flutter have. Let's click it. Okay, so by default the you can see here the flutter application have the its icon. So it is here the first app right here. So yeah, so manifest you can have the lot information regarding it. Okay, so yeah, the manifest the release of the application is in three modes. So first is the debug application that you natively that you debug from your laptop. Okay, that you run your application from your laptop. That is your debug APK. Okay, profile APK you should have set your in your testing mode so that you can go through to the profile APK and the build run APK release APK. That is you have to deploy your application to Play Store, then you have to make your release APK. Okay, we will see that also indeed. So I mean I'm not using the Mac OS right now, so I can't explain the iOS as well. Should give some errors. So yeah, iOS will be same as I explained in Android. So let's focus on the Android as well because I don't know about the iOS related things. So yeah, and few upgradation like in Flutter application as we run this file. Let's change this uh, by giving its name Flutter demo. If you see the title of the Flutter demo, so it's basically the title. Let's set the Flutter inside. So this is the title that we are viewing in the app bar. So Flutter demo. Let's give it the first application. You can delete this code or comments also. Whatever it is written in double slash. The increment we don't need it. Build. So if you are having any doubts like the classes regarding things, just like a Dart is a mixture. This is also the over the Dart language. Okay, It is basically a mixture of Java and JavaScript. Okay, so if one open this classes, so it is also about classes and widgets in Flutter. So basically, the classes having the certain type of widgets. So it is material app theme data. These are all widgets. Okay, material app. If you click on this, it may be some kind of class or system class. This is your root of application. Whatever you specify the run app void main. Okay, it is the first function that will run your code. My app that is written here, Flutter demo, so title, and the primary color is blue. The Flutter application, if you click on this icon, it is hot reload. Okay, and this is a hot restart. If you restart your application, you want to restart your application, this will work. If you just change the uh, some of the modification in some files, so you can hot reload directly. Okay, so right now I'm having error, that is why hot reload is not happening. So yeah, let's delete some of the code. Column. So I'm changing this body to such a container. Okay, let's see. Okay, all are gone. So I just need a control S. Control S means just a hot reload. Okay, so you can have it from your end also and run it. So the title that I have written first application is right here. Okay, and the other, this is of stateful widget, that's why the control S works. Okay, so in stateless widget it is also worked, but it is not work in the dynamic application, the which is state changing. Okay, we will see about the stateful and stateless widgets also. So right now this is a stateful widget, whatever I will written just like a color or a red. So just control S, you will see all red. Okay, so this is the way of the Flutter application. So if you want to restart, you can restart also. Let's having any text. Thanks for watching. So it is in the it might be in the center. So the alt enter, the bulb icon that you have to press, and you can also manipulate with the widget up and down. So I'm placing this at the center. So let's have it. So yeah, this is the way that I have to show, and you have also the styles like style, text style. The size I want to keep is let's say 25. Okay, so it is visible now. So the last command I want to discuss here is the if you want to upgrade your Flutter application or the Flutter package, so you must have this command flutter upgrade. Okay, so if it is not upgrading, you might have the forcefully command. So flutter upgrade hyphen force, it may be a forceful command to upgrade your flutter. Okay, so and the flutter needed things that I have to discuss also, one command that is the flutter version of flutter. So by clicking it, you must have your inside the Flutter package. You must have installed the Dart. Also, it is come by default in Flutter. So I'm using the stable channel of 2.10.4, and the Dart version is 2.116. Okay. So if any problems regarding your ID, you can type the Flutter doctor. So that you can view your whatever configuration problems using your through your ID or any tool. Okay. So yeah. So if all ticks right, then you have no issues. Okay, if you have any issues, let me know in the comments. Okay, it usually comes from the wrong command, the Visual Studio, because I have not set up with it. Okay, I'm using Android Studio. So this two will be ticked, and the Android Studio whatever you are using, and uh, the hostability. Okay, so this is the right way to set up and knowing about the Flutter. The emulator that I have set up, I forgot to tell about that. The you just go to the Android the SDK, okay, SDK manager. So by clicking it, you have the SDK platform what you have installed. Okay, so install your latest platform tools. Okay, so in the SDK tools, you must have installed the Android emulator and the SDK platform tools. Okay, so Hexam install if you using rather than an Intel processor, you are using some mini, so you have to install a Hexam installer also. And this one build tools, okay, not necessary, but yeah. Android emulator by installing the Android emulator, you must have taking some time. So the virtual device manager, if you're using the latest version Bumblebee, so the AVD is gone, the virtual device manager is now the latest. So you have to create your device. I have two devices if you view here. So yeah, just click on next by selecting any of the emulator, just like a Google Pixel 2. Just next, and download the latest version as you want the Tiramisu or API 32s. Okay. So by clicking the next, you have to wait some time by downloading it. It may be over the 1 GB file. So I'm having the 70 GB minimum. It takes time to download it. Okay. So after downloading, you must have this option, the Chrome Edge and Windows by default. So after installing emulator, you must have this option. Okay. If not, then directly run from here. Okay, by using a virtual device manager. Let's keep sharing to know others what about the Flutter. So yeah, thank you.